All right, let's dive into something that I know drives people crazy in the corporate world. We're talking about getting the data you need when you actually need it. And today, we're going to look at a tool that's built to fix that exact headache. So let me ask you this. Have you ever been in this spot? You've got a huge decision to make, you need a critical report to back it up, and IT tells you, sure, we can get you that in, 2 weeks. Yeah, you're not alone. That delay is a massive bottleneck that so many teams run into every single day. So why does this happen? Well, the root of the problem is what I like to call the corporate data maze. You've got these incredibly powerful systems, like Oracle Cloud, and they're holding your company's most valuable asset, all its data. But trying to get that information out, it honestly feels like you're navigating a labyrinth that was specifically designed to keep you from the prize. And when you really look at it, it's a whole bunch of things conspiring against you. Just extracting the data takes forever. The standard tools you're supposed to use, like OTBI and BI Publisher, they've got some serious limitations. And the data model itself, oh man, it's so complex that you practically need a PhD to understand it, which means you have to rely on a specialist. This creates this weird situation where business users don't even know what to ask for. And the worst part? Every department ends up building the same kinds of reports on their own, completely in their own little bubbles. It's so inefficient.
But look, this isn't just a technical problem or a headache for the IT team. No. These delays have real, tangible consequences that send ripples across the entire business. And that's the key thing to understand here. We're not just talking about waiting around. We're talking about a slow, constant drain on the whole business. It's draining your people's time, your company's forward momentum, and your ability to make smart calls on the fly. It really sets off a domino effect, you know? Teams can't get the reports they need, so what do? They try to build them themselves. And that means you get these monster spreadsheets with a million pivot tables and VLOOKUPs. Not only is that work tedious, it's just begging for errors. It pulls your key people away from their real jobs, decisions get delayed, and sometimes, and this is the scary part, teams get so frustrated they just give up and sign off without the data, which can lead to huge problems later on. But what if you could just break out of that maze? This is where the whole story changes. Let's talk about a much, much smarter way to do reporting. Let's talk about KloudStage. I mean, just look at the difference here. It's night and day. The old way is slow, manual, you're totally dependent on a few experts, and you're always playing catch up. But the KloudStage way, it's instant. It's automated. It's self-service. Instead of knowledge being stuck in silos, you get a community approach where people can share reports and build on each other's work. You go from being reactive and scrambling for data to being proactive. It's a total game changer. Okay, so that all sounds pretty great, right? But how does it actually work? Is this just another complicated system you've got to spend months learning? Nope, the answer is surprisingly simple. Let's pull back the curtain and demystify how you get to this better data. So the real magic here is a secure browser extension. And honestly, the best way to think of it is like a universal translator. It just sits quietly in your browser and it lets you speak directly to your Oracle Cloud data in a way that makes sense to you. You don't need to be a database guru. It just bridges that gap between you and the information you need. And getting up and running is unbelievably easy. We're talking 5 simple steps. You create an account, you add the extension to Chrome or Edge, you sign in, securely connect your Oracle environment, and that's it. You're ready to go. You can literally go from signing up to building your first report in a matter of minutes. Now, KloudStage isn't just about fixing the problems you have today. It's about building what reporting should look like in the future. So let's take a quick peek at the roadmap to see where this is all going. You can see this platform is moving fast. Right now, you've got powerful ad hoc reporting and data exports. Coming up really soon, you'll be able to search all your BI Publisher reports and even create pivot tabs right in the tool. Then, looking a little further out, they're launching a community library of pre-built reports, which is huge. And then moving into true self-service dashboards. And my favorite part? The plan for a simple right-click to run reports directly from inside the Oracle Cloud screen you're already on. How cool is that? And I've got to say, I really respect this. The team is super transparent. They say, look, our roadmap is a forecast, not a stone-cold promise. They make it really clear that they put customer needs first, which means the platform is going to evolve based on what people like you actually need. That shows they're agile and really listening. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Seriously, what could your team, what could your department, what could your entire company achieve if getting the data you need was just not an obstacle anymore? What new ideas could you explore? How much faster could you make decisions?
That's the potential we're talking about here.